Okay, things are working out well, hopefully. We're starting off the week. And I guess I'll just try to see how much I can finish before I start doing Spiral Abyss. It is gonna end soon, I think this week, so I would prefer to get it over with before I end up like cramming it again. But it just happened way too often in the past. I'm not sure exactly if I'll really go all the way to like the 12th floor, but we'll see how far we can get. But yeah, just kind of like getting these out of the way. My god, though, I really wish you could actually see the number of, or like a quantity at the side, just to give you an idea of like how many you've already made. It's like not knowing is like so frustrating, I think, and it's like really hard, especially because I'm one of those people who hates like odd numbers, so I would explicitly prefer to be able to make the exact number that I needed. I still don't understand why this requires sandbearer wood, because like it's a freaking wall. Like where is that even coming from? Okay, but yeah, we are in that annoying situation where we have one of those only. I feel like I should end up trying to find like more of these instead. Well, actually, it could just be a bunch of these. Maybe these ones as well? And then let us pick like one last item to craft. Okay, just see. Teapot. Whatever it is. Round tavern table. Okay, let's see where the round tavern table is. Create furnishing, then we just search it around. Tavern. Okay, perfect. We have exactly one of those. But yeah, I found it's like a much easier way rather than clicking items one by one. It's easier to just do the reverse method. Man, no, they still end up having like most of the exact same battle pass requirements as from like 4 years ago. I'm surprised they never really change anything. That makes it a little bit tedious, to be honest, but I guess it's easier like compared to the early days when you really had to find like 100 local specialties. Like, damn, I do not know what they were thinking back then. That was exhausting. It kind of helped if you had characters like, I don't know, like Klee. What's the other option? I think there was another character for Lie who did something like that as well. But honestly, probably one of the easiest ones to collect were like those glazed lilies around Lie Harbor and like the silk flowers. There were like so many of those scattered everywhere. Definitely like a convenient thing to farm. And Woven Dome was also a popular option, if I remember correctly. Especially for all those like berry things. Is it woven berries? It's been so long. I think like it's been a while since there have been any characters who needed materials like that anyways. Well, I guess Razor, but like who even builds Razor nowadays? Oh wow. Hey, the special dish! I did not notice that. Oh, that's so cute though. Oh my god, look at that. Well-balanced meal. It looks mostly safe. There is a suspiciously purple thing there in the corner, but you know what, it's fine. Sidgeween's specialty. You'd better finish it quickly or the souffle will collapse. Confronted with such a concerned tone and earnest gaze, you feel compelled to pick up your knife and fork. Knife and fork? Who the hell eats a souffle with a freaking knife and fork? But then the sight of such familiar looking chunks of mystery meat, combined with a still fresh memory for nutritious shakes, puts you at a loss for what to do next. Oh my god, that's so funny though. Oh damn it. Oh, I messed up that one. But yeah, we'll just kind of just perfect it all the way. At least we would have completed the 20 dishes we need to make for this week. So thirsty. Like, I'm like simultaneously hungry but not hungry at the same time. Ended up like finding some extra juice in the fridge, like grape juice, and also like some leftover iced tea that no one in my family wanted to finish. So because there was like a super inadequate amount from like each, I ended up like combining both drinks together, and it worked out really well because like both of them, well, I guess they're both sweet, so it kind of makes sense. And like, yeah, it was a pretty good combination. Like, I'm happy with how it turned out. It's kind of unfortunate though. I'll probably never be able to like make it again. Where did this come from? That looks so good though. Is this from KFC? No, I don't think so. This one is amazing though, the golden fried chicken. It's just kind of annoying that it doesn't even look like chicken. Like, it would have been funnier if they had made it more like a drumstick type, I guess, rather than that. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is more like a thigh part, but still, it's like not very identifiable as like a fried chicken. Oh man, you know, I've been trying to make like a YouTube account? I don't know. And I was gonna upload my VODs there and then realized it's not working out very well because like I haven't even been able to upload a single video. It's apparently been taking way too long. I guess it's because I'd have to cut it down. But then I don't like editing things. I don't have that kind of like effort. I don't know. Man, we really need to finish like this last week. And I still haven't bought the battle pass. Yeah, my god. I really have to remember that before the 2 weeks are up. Otherwise it's gonna be like super wasteful. 6 days left for this one. This one we have a little bit over 2 weeks. But you know what? We're just gonna be responsible. After we get this expedition, we'll go straight to Spiral Abyss. I feel like I haven't done Spiral Abyss in so long, especially after Imaginarium Theater. I am not looking forward to it. I really hope they make it easier though, if only because it's like really troublesome to set up like such niche like characters and buffs and enemies, and it's a mess all around, I think. Oh, not that one. Wrong button. Kav is still one of those characters that very much looks like he has a 5-star design. They put so much effort into this. Like, damn, all the freaking designs on that. If you were gonna cosplay this dude, it would be an absolute nightmare, I think. Although it does look pretty refreshing, all things considered. It's not as, like, heavy as some of the other characters. This would be such a good outfit to cosplay, but the boots, I think you would literally burn alive after wearing them. Nilo. I don't know, all the jangles and stuff. It's so hard to find shoes like that that will actually stay up. Oof. Okay, better be careful about that, Sidrine. I would die in this kind of outfit. It feels way too hot. It's so cute though. It's kind of funny. You'll actually see this like clock ticking back and forth. And her little tail, it's so cute. Oh, Melusines are always so strange. Although it's kind of sad when you think about like the whole history of like how she ended up half human, I guess. Cause like I know when she first came out, people were being super sus about her. It's like how did like a Melusine and a human get together? And then when you actually find out like the legitimate story, it's like, damn, it was that bad? Like, holy hell. Oh man, I really wish they'd stop doing this though. Like every single time, I'm like so tempted to just like activate it already because it's been like really annoying to look at, but well, I feel like one day I'm gonna regret doing that, so I've just like kind of left it alone. Oh yeah, floor 12 last time was extremely painful. Elemental skill damage. Up to 8 seconds for 3 stacks. I guess. 8 seconds is so short though. Who even actually gets to pay attention to things like that? Oh yes, you can drag? No? Perfect. Wait, first half. Oh, wrong button again. Wait, opponent's deals first. This is kind of troublesome actually. Stages like this like frustrate me a lot because it's like a vaporized reaction, which is good, but also like you can't have your own vaporized team, like in a sense. I feel like I would just go with like Arlecchino and like burning or something. That feels like it probably makes more sense. Who is... We never have enough Dendro supports, honestly. Definitely not enough. Maybe I should like put Baiju there, but Baiju's like insanely troublesome to manage as well. I guess I'll just put like Shang. Can Shang even like keep up with this whole thing? Feels like probably not, but you know what? It's fine, I guess. And the second half, let's just go. Actually, I could have put Zhongli here instead. But yeah, actually, like the only Dendro supports I have left are both shielders, so it wouldn't really make that much sense. And then for second half, we definitely need to bring Child. We can use Electro, I think. That's probably one of the easier teams. Healing effectiveness... Yeah, not really.
これこそが知恵の伝道。手をつなぎましょう。すぐに直してあげましょう。師匠の技を食らいなさい。ちょっとよっやっ知識をあなたにも。
Oh, kind of like wrong timing. Hey, that was fine.
Tenri choke. 新天道。
欲張れ。おとなしくしな。影のカラスが。痛いから我慢しろよ。
Oh, wow, that was fast. Nice. It's always so fun using Child. You know, honestly, one of these days I'm definitely going to have to... I feel like HP is probably the better choice, right? If you have characters... Yeah, quite a lot of support characters. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I feel like I should definitely clean up my table one of these days. I always have like not enough space to move my mouse around during Abyss. I end up like knocking over things instead. That's like actually one of the main reasons why I have a hard time doing like Nubilet's like spinning thing. Because like I literally do not have like the physical space to spin my mouse around that much. Poor Shangling got whacked so quickly. Should really just heal her soon enough. Oh my god, burning teams are so dangerous for Arlecchino.
Kenyo Banjak.
Oh my god, there wasn't even anyone to hit. Damn.
Tendo, ここにあり。
Okay.
霹靂戦。
渚のリン、機雷出発よ。
夜の源源。Yeah.
Okay, let's see how the next round goes.
ここより登る権限私のお家にいらっしゃいすぐに直してあげましょうようやくは口にいや話が通じないならはっはっといやちょっはっ
Oh wow, I can't believe there was only two enemies in that stage. Oh, welcome to the stream, Adrian S. Hope you have a great time here. We're doing Spiral Abyss. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I mean, we still are on floor 9. I am worried about floor 12 though, but that's a that's like a frequent concern of mine. So we're just gonna see how far we get today. Because honestly, it's been a while since I've done Abyss actually. I always tend to forget like how it goes. If only because like I get distracted with like so many other things. But yeah, doing well I think so far. It's Monday unfortunately, so it's the start of the working week, but we can push through. Yo, welcome to the stream, Dragon Junwei. Oh, that's good, that's good. I'm always one of those people who tends to do Abyss at like the last possible minute, but I just try to be a little bit more responsible this time around. So I'm actually like doing it a few days earlier. Oh, I haven't bought the the adventuring doll. I was thinking about it, but like it's debatable. It's like around maybe $40, which is expensive. Not super expensive. It's expensive, okay? Like it's fine, but like yeah, I can admit it's expensive. But it's so cute. It's like such a giant doll. Imagine 40 centimeters. You could literally just hug that in your lap the whole time you're playing. I've been playing Genshin for a long time actually. I'd say about 2020. Yeah, but I get lazy to do Spiral Abyss. I'm one of those who'll only do it like once, and then whatever score I get, like that's how much I'm going for. Not day one though, but like pretty close to it, I think. I got introduced to Genshin because of a friend. But yeah, it's been a long time. Like wow, I can't believe the years have gone by. And it's gonna be the anniversary again next month. I hope they do it better this time. They really have to. Hoyo always messes up their Genshin anniversaries. I don't know why. It's really unfortunate. And like considering that Natlan is gonna come soon, they really need to like do a good job on it. Otherwise, people will not be happy, and it's gonna cause problems again. Let's see. First half. Wait, I keep forgetting who I'm supposed to use in the first half. Maybe I should just do like Arlecchino. That feels like such an easy thing. But simultaneously, it's kind of hard to get around with Arlecchino. But we do have Yellen, so that should be fine. Oh, but yeah, congrats on playing for so long though. Do you have any like favorite characters that you like to use? Healing effectiveness? Is this like the best option? So close to 30 Jade. Oh my god, that's pretty good savings. So hopefully Acheron can rerun soon. Oh yeah, anniversary. I don't know. I really don't understand why they're so bad about it. But I feel like if they have more competition, they hopefully will be better. Considering like Wuwa came out and Wuwa's like insanely generous. And Love in Deep Space is making a huge headway. It's kind of scary how much an Otome game is like doing so well. It literally dethroned my favorite rhythm game in the Otome category, which is like how? Yeah, 4 years. Oh yeah. I don't really want to think about it. If they ever pull some stunt like, oh, you know, to celebrate the how many anniversary? 4th anniversary? Yeah, or was it 5th anniversary? 1, 2, 3, 4th anniversary this year. Like, oh, you know, to celebrate our 4th anniversary, we're giving all players 4 roles. It's like people would probably just drop the game on the spot, maybe. It's been wild, I swear. I never really learned from their mistakes, honestly, which makes me so confused. It's like I thought you guys were supposed to be smart and like money makers. Like, why are you pulling stunts like this? Oh, this is. Yeah, most of that just happened like the last bit. Baiju. Honestly, I until now I could never really figure out how to use him. I didn't even see where the enemies are. Free to play. I am definitely not free to play. I'm not like a super whale. I mean, I say that, but like I'm one of those, like, if I like a character, I will spend money to get them. That's pretty much it. But I don't really go too much for most constellations, I guess, or like their specialty weapons. Yeah. I think the hardest I've ever gone though is just for Child and Zhongli. Like that's the absolute maximum I ever went. I got them both to C6 probably like 2 years ago, and I never did that again. I was just like so obsessed with them in those days, and like now I'm just trying to like cut back a little, just to be more reasonable about everything, cause like the damage is nice, but also simultaneously you could probably survive without it. Yeah, this is why I generally don't need to bring a healer anymore, because Zhongli can heal anyways. Sometimes like there's so much stuff happening on screen I can't see where my characters are going. Where's this guy? Okay, come over here. Oh, that's why I kind of built my Zhongli as like a DPS. His damage is not bad. It's not the best, but it's like good enough as like as far as support units go. I find it difficult to use characters that are like purely in one role. Like, I don't know if you play Honkai Star Rail, but that's exactly how I built Adventurine. He is most commonly used as a pure shielder or sustain unit, but it feels such a waste because his damage is so high. Yeah, oh, congrats! I love Star Rail. I don't play Zone Zero though, because I realized if I add another gacha game, I'm gonna go into depth, so I just chose not to go that route anymore. But it's been interesting. I'm surprised Zone Zero is doing so well. It was actually like the #1 game for like, what's that, this month or the past month? Oh, being free to play is so hard. I am absolutely impossible at things like that. Especially like as soon as I get like the monthly, like the Welkins or those kinds of packs, like it's all downhill from there, like 100%. I get like FOMO really easily, so I hate the feeling of like not having a specific character that I like. But simultaneously, I don't have like that much patience to like keep saving. So yeah, I ended up getting quite a lot of people. I was worse about it in Star Rail, cause like Star Rail just kind of made it so that like every new character was like breaking the meta continuously for like how many months in a row. There was like a point where there was absolutely like no useless character in the early days. But then now I think it's kind of filling out a little bit more, so I have like more leeway. And so some of the characters are a little bit more niche now, so I could afford to not get them anymore. So like imagine in Star Rail, I only lack 5 characters, 2 of which are standard banner. Surprisingly, I don't have Yanqing and Clara. And then I decided not to go for Huohuo, Jade, and Yunli. Yeah. I keep thinking like, oh, you know, I don't need to get Yunli because it's like she's just like a fancier Clara, and that's also coming from someone who doesn't have Clara in the first place. But yeah, oh man, it's hard. I feel like Star Rail is drastically more pay to win compared to Genshin. Like my favorite characters in Genshin are always like the OG, like the baseline characters like Child, Zhongli, Xiangling, Bennett, Xingqiu. Like those are like my core members that I will use them every single time. So like I kind of set for most Genshin characters. But like in Star Rail, it's like they always keep releasing so many new mechanics that makes it like really difficult to like finish newer content. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck. But yeah, I don't know. The difference was like pretty stark sometimes actually, because like I do have a friend he's not exactly free to play, but he's mostly free to play, and then we both did Apocalyptic Shadow. Like I watched him do it for a couple of hours actually. I was surprised. I kind of like look over at his screen like multiple times throughout the day, and I think it took him probably 20-25 times before he actually finished Apocalyptic Shadow with like full stars. And in that same stage that he was having such a hard time at, I finished it in like one clear. And it's like at that moment where like I didn't know whether I should tell him or not, because it's like it was like I didn't want to feel like I was bragging, but also simultaneously I had like drastically more characters than him, so I could understand why I did much better. But it's like, yeah. Again, Star Rail's like kind of like not so free to play friendly in that case. Yeah, he was able to do it also. It just like took a lot more tries, like drastically more tries. Because like he was not like super good, I think, about like picking which characters to go for. So there was like quite a lot of characters, like not exactly essential, but like slightly more beneficial characters that he missed out on. Yeah, it was frustrating for everyone involved, even for me who was watching him, because I kept trying to give him advice. It's like, you know, like how at the early days when he was fighting the Doomsday Beast, and then he kept using like weird teams, like especially like single target characters. I was like, stop doing that, like you can't have Silver Wolf. It's like, yeah, I know she implants a new weakness, but simultaneously she only hits one target at a time, and it's kind of a enemy where it benefits you to hit more targets at the same time. I was like, otherwise it's gonna take ages for you to break the weakness, and you're gonna be stuck on that forever, and it's just gonna keep like healing itself all the time. So I was like, no, just like stop, just do it manually and like actually pay attention or something. Oh my god. Yeah, it was stressful for everyone involved. But yeah, it worked out in the end, but decidedly not so fun about the whole thing. Wait, Farina? I guess this should be fine. Dendro. I'm so tempted to use Kave and Nilo. What are the chances I'd actually be very successful with this team? Let us see. Where is Kave? Okay, Nilo in the first slot. Kave, because I spent so much effort getting him. Actually, no, Nahida should be here. Wait, we can drag them? Yes, let's drag them. Last character. Healer. Maybe should... It's so troublesome actually to have like a Hydro healer sometimes, because they're not following you around. Maybe I should just put like Kokomi instead. I haven't used Kokomi in... I feel like it's been years since I last used her. I think she was like mostly in Inazuma, and like after when we went into Sumeru, kind of just like didn't bother. But yeah, this is definitely not the characters of a free-to-play person. I have a lot of favorites. Yeah, let us see the typical... Like this guy, I spent a lot of time building him. I don't know why his elemental mastery is 0. I'm pretty sure he had better stuff before. But yeah, that's the only time I went all out for him and for Zhongli, who I also built as a DP. He has very high crit rate and crit damage. Actually, he has one of my best stats. Yeah, that's definitely it. Which is kind of funny because I still have him on like a support set, but it's okay. He deals pretty good damage, I think. It helps a lot. It's just like my favorite. But most other characters, I've just gone like maybe C1 or C2 at the maximum. And he does this bit of a special case. The others are like a little bit more relaxed now. I'm still debating if I want like Alhaitham C2 though, but it's fine. I think I might just save for like Natlan characters instead. There's quite a lot coming out. I don't really know if they're like good in terms of like damage. I'm not super sure about like their mechanics, but it's gonna be exciting, I think. But yeah, there are some I definitely regret getting though. Ito, unfortunately. I think Geo in general is not a good element. I was frustrated that they never had any elemental reaction between Geo and Dendro. It's like, how? Like, Geo and Dendro are like some of the most common game combinations for elements. Like, that's so weird. So Geo in general is just not my favorite. I mean, Zhongli is special case because he's still technically mostly a shielder. He's not like a main DPS character, so I don't worry about him too much. Oh my god, R5 for Furina's weapon? Wow, that's so cool. I normally just stick to like R1 though when it comes to weapons. I don't think I've ever gone higher than R1 for anyone, even my favorites. If only cause like it feels like the increase in damage is a little bit too small for me to justify going through the pain of the Genshin weapon banner. It's so insane. I think if it was like same as Stariel's weapon banner, I could still think about it, but because Genshin has like that whole fate point thing, it just doesn't really feel worth it. Like most of the time they tend to put like one super amazing weapon and then one super bad weapon together. So yeah, I don't really want to risk getting something I don't want. I have the same thing happen to me a bunch of times with Aqua Simulacra. And then I don't really know what to do with it. Honestly, I have way too much of that weapon. Maybe I should switch these guys. You know, it's fine. Okay, we'll try it out. I've actually never used these specific teams in Abyss, but I think this floor, I mean, it's just floor 12. It should be fine. Natlan characters. I'm still excited for Kinish, I think. He's kind of like, I don't know, the dragon is one of the worst things I've seen though, unfortunately. I feel like it doesn't match the Genshin aesthetic because it's like so pixelated. It's a very strange thing to see, honestly. But hopefully it's strong enough. I have seen some leaks about it. It looks very cool, like having a dragon flying in the sky over your team, I guess, is pretty good support. As to whether it lasts long enough to be useful is another matter altogether though. Okay. Yeah,
脚光を浴びるとしよう。手をつなぎましょう。はっ。このダンスをあなたに。
yeah, it's gonna be a while. I think we're gonna see quite a lot of stuff soon because it's like the special program already this coming Friday, so that's something to look forward to.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。全部丸見えね。はっ。海のちぎりよ。
Come on, just one last guy to go. Oh my god, Capitano, yes. I've been waiting so long. It's kind of weird when you think about how few Harbingers we've actually dealt with. And then we're already going into the 6th region of the game. So I can't imagine like how the rest of it will go. This is like, when are we gonna see the other characters?
影のカラスが優也。
God, I can't, it's so hard to. Oh no! Wait. We definitely have to retry that. We didn't. There was like way too much stuff going on near the totem. Oh, yo, welcome to the stream, Haikal. We are doing the Spiral Abyss. I already failed to reach 60%. It's hard. I feel like I should probably change. If Kabe doesn't work out, I might change him to like someone else instead. But we'll see. We'll try again one time, and if I don't succeed, I will just do something else.
これこそが知恵の伝道。手をつなぎましょう。ご助力を見逃さないでね。行くよ。脚光を浴び許してくれ。さあ来い。
Oh my god, Kabe! He keeps getting whacked. What? How? This is like so annoying though. Everything's so near. Like, maybe we should like just bring along Venti or something? Cause like, what is this? It's been a while since they've had this level of like insanity. Everything's just exploding near the totem. Oh my god. We're at 64% already. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish that. Okay. That is definitely bad. Yeah, we'll just reconfigure the party. I think it's better rather than like forcing it this time. Actually, we can definitely bring along... Should we bring along Kazuha or Venti? I'm so tempted to bring Venti along just to make everything explode in the first half. That sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. First half, yeah. I think we could probably bring along Neuvillette instead. And then... Venti, where is Venti? Can we use Venti in the other stages? Geo Bishop! That's a little unfortunate. But you know what? I think we can try again. You know, Spiral Abyss is basically just like putting a bunch of random teams together and hoping something sticks to it. This is floor 11. Yeah, so it's weird, I think. We're trying out weird stuff right now. Actually, I should probably just bring... Wait, I will bring her and then I will bring Kazuha. Kazuha? Wait, I don't really need a healer so much though. No, just to be safe, we'll just bring Zhongli anyways. Just to be sure. It's kind of frustrating if we end up like dying from other purposes, only because like our Licino can't really like heal from sources other than herself. Okay, wow, okay, that was so much faster. What the hell? Neuvillette. He is always like so ridiculously OP in this game, it's hilarious. Oh my god, wow! Frozen.
天道、ここにあり。揺らぐことなし。しっかり立ってな。平井、パンチョ。
もみちらまく惜しみ。よっ。権限。
Wow, there we go. So it was technically just the wrong DPS characters, I guess.
つなぎましょう。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気をつ
高き私は下げす
It's always just Nouvellette. You just go spin, spin, and you're more or less clearing all the content perfectly fine.
天理チョーク霹靂戦時それ
風の歌雲の行くごとはっとさふっとやっさはっ
Oh, nice. There's only 2 of those guys. Oh, that helps a lot. Okay, we are in the last chamber of floor 11. Elemental Mastery. Okay, definitely a probable choice. I hope no one dies. Though I think they should be fine.
風だ。
海私は帰ってきた神戸を垂れろ
I'm so thankful they decided to like roll back the whole Nouvellette spin thingy because like man did that cause so much controversy, especially in China, because like they were actually reporting the company for like consumer fraud. It's like imagine like if you're going to fix a bug, you should fix it like in the first month or so after releasing the character and not like 9 months later, because like people literally spent money for this guy. Expecting him to be able to perform at that exact like level.
邪魔をするな。
いざ
The Dendro KFC chicken.
難攻不落
次。
もみちばを散らまく惜しみ
Okay, there we go. Not bad as well. Oh, thank you. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do floor 12 well, because like historically I'm not good at that, but at least we finished the first 3 levels without too much fuss. Yeah, the Dendro KFC is always a fun enemy to fight. I think it helps a lot because it doesn't have too many weird mechanics and it doesn't really run around too much. I think it's like relatively speaking an easy target to deal with. As for the breast though, oh my god, these guys. I really hate the Black Serpent Knights because you cannot have like a shielder with them. They mess up so many things, but simultaneously if you don't have a shielder you're gonna have a really hard time, so I should probably just bring along Nouvellette. Yeah. Nouvellette and I'm guessing Dendro as well? I will need a healer. This one, I think it definitely needs Electro in the first half. Maybe I should just bring similar teams as a while ago? Or no, I think probably... I could just focus on attack instead. I could do it like this way. Where is Shangling? And then definitely Zhongli for shielding, because Mago Kenki is so annoying for me to deal with. I am bad with that guy. Like historically speaking, even when I was already using like really strong teams, like the child national team, I still had a pretty hard time with it. So I'd rather not risk it too much. And let's just see. Nouvellette can't interrupt the charge attack. I mean, he still can. It's just he has a higher resistance. It should be the first constellation. That is the one that I got though. Yeah. Interruption resistance will be increased while using charge attack, but I still feel like in most scenarios you would still kind of need to pay attention to your positioning, especially if you're dealing with like larger enemies who have like a pretty strong knockback. Even if you're fighting someone like Arlecchino, she's good. She's strong enough that she can literally just whack him straight out of the air. 42%. I'm so tempted. Honestly, a lot of the Genshin characters now have like really good C2. They actually make it like that way so that you'll be like tempted to roll all the way to C2 because they realize now most regular players are not willing to go all the way to like C4 or C6 because that's unrealistic, and I mean for obvious reasons. But like C1 and C2 are like more manageable for a lot of them. Yeah. Oh, Magu Kenki, my number one nemesis. I've been struggling with this guy ever since he came out in like the Summer Isles with Kazuha. That was so painful. I don't know, but only in Abyss though. Like everywhere else he's like easy peasy to fight, but like there, I think it's because generally like he always interrupts my characters, and like when you have characters that need like very specific rotations and then it messes up your rotation, it's just like so annoying to fight. But it's fine. I think I'm not expecting too much in general. Like hopefully we can get at least 6 stars. 9 stars is like, I haven't really gone for 9 stars in a while. I get pretty lazy about it, but we'll see. Hopefully there's no like specific chamber that's too difficult to fight.
権限
天理チョーク
おとなしくしな。師匠の技を食らいなさい。うおっ
よっやっふっふっせいやっふったやっとはった却下するはっ
天道万象
渚のリン話が通じないなら叩くまで。
はったやっはっとふっふっやっと権限
天道ここにある新天道
しっかり立ってな。邪魔をするな。師匠の技を食らいなさい。あつあ
せいたせいはっ
Oh my god, they're so far. I always hate like having to run around and chase these guys. It's like, please don't run away.
剣女盤石
渚のリングオパー火を吹け。はっ
よっやっさっせいた
Does this girl have like pyro resistance or no?
天道万象いざ揺らぐことなし
役払い嫌い発情
却下するとた
Okay, there it is. I don't know. Oh, it's a little bit too over, I think. We went overboard with that. I think ideally you should have finished in like 8:30, I think.
これこそが知恵の伝道。手をつなぎましょう。
さあ苦尽甘来です。ようやく
光り輝くがいい。僕をたたえ。
高末となるがいい
騒ぐな命の重みを知りなさい。
治療しないとな。カジャーン歌え僕の名のもとに。知識をあなたにも。
海私は帰ってきた静粛に
部丸見えね。
さあ婦人観来でこれ薬も毒にな。
お披露目だ。
神戸を垂れろ。大末となるがいい。
Oh wow, yeah, we're definitely not gonna be able to finish this, but it's fine. I'm surprised we still have so many enemies left though.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。じゃじゃーん。光り輝くがいい。治療しないとな。
高き私は下げず。
At least we finished with two stars. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep saying it's fine until I feel like it's really fine throughout this night. Because if we end up like spending way too much time on this, at least energy recharge should be a good thing.
貫こ
う難攻不落。
しっかり立ってな。はっ料理の時間。
いやいやさと権限。
天道ここにあり。霹靂先陣。
慰の輪。熱々でしょ。やっかけっこしましょう。師匠の技を食らいなさい。
はっとはっさはっさせいやキャプコスここより登る権限。
岩山八九。
しっかり立ってな。おとなしくしな。クオパーよってはっ
せいと
Okay, at least that one was not too bad.
命の重みを知りなさい。薬も毒。
静粛に。
知識をあなたにも手をつなぎましょう。歌え僕の名のもとに。
さあ婦人観来です。
海私は帰ってきた。騒ぐな。
これこそが知恵の伝道。お披露目だ。世界を熱狂の渦に。
命の重みを知りなさい。良薬は
大末となるがいい。静粛に。
覚えたわよ。僕をたたえよ。
すぐに直してあげましょう。
歌え僕の名のもとに。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
高き私は下げず。
全部丸見えね。
Wow, these guys are such a mess to fight.
大末となるがいい。
God, this last dude that's been like running around so much. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, it's yeah. We're not gonna think too hard about that.
剣女盤石
私を
天道万象
ふっやあ熱々でしょ
よっちょっとふっちょっとはっさふっやはっはっ却下するふっや
天理チョーク揺らぐことな
飛来出発じゃ
話が通じないなら叩くまででしょ
せいさよっ貫こう
天道ここにあり霹靂戦
役払いはっやっはっつぶっとはっはっつぶっさはっ
Okay, we made it, surprisingly. Last chamber to go.
お披露目だ世界を熱狂の渦に
さあ婦人観来です薬も
これこそが知恵の伝道手をつなぎましょう
高き者私は下げず神戸を垂れろ
I don't know where anyone is anymore.
全部丸見えね
命の重みを知りなさいようやくは口に逃がし
光り輝くがいい僕をたたえよ知識はあなたにも手をつなぎましょう
海私は帰ってきた静粛に差し支えない心配無用だ
Oh my
ごめ
god.
んなさい
薬も毒になり得ますすぐに治してあげましょう
大末となるがいいた
私のお家にいらっしゃい歌え僕の夏止めてくれお披露目だ
ようやくは口に
海私は帰ってきたふん
痛くしちゃうかもガジャ
命の重みを知りなさい
ーこれこそが知恵の伝道光り輝くがいい
高き者私は下げず
Okay. At least, more or less, its expected outcome of 6 stars for this floor. But yeah, Spiral Abyss has not been fun for me for a long time. And it's okay, I think. At least, when you think about like how the difference in Primo Gems is not even like worth 1 roll, so it's like, it's just 50. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We really need to finish this as quickly as possible. I feel like I fought more than 3 bosses though. Why is it only 3? Just a little bit more domain challenges, we'd actually be done already. Actually, I'm pretty sure there was still stuff I hadn't finished in like this whole place. What are the remaining? Oh yeah, this one, the Simulanka one. Try to open the door or Whispering Isle. Which one first though? But yeah, we'll definitely have to finish these at least. Oh, MOC is always fun. I actually like drastically enjoy the difficult content in Star Rail more than Genshin. I think it's mostly because it's like you can do it on auto mode, so it's a little bit like less stressful on my part. Yeah. Who's your favorite characters though in like Star Rail? Oh, Firefly. Nice. Both of you guys as well. She's definitely a fun character to use. Wait, I'm confused. Is this... Wait, I feel like this is probably not correct then. Oh, there we go. Oh, at least the door is open. It feels like it's been so long since we've done anything Simulanka related. But you know better. Is the game audio laggy? Huh. Wait, let me try. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. I guess we'll just see. Like, cause like, there's not much music going on right now. I think one of Genshin's problems is that they never have... what do you call that? They never really have like a lot of background music playing. Wait, let me check the settings. I'm actually still not like super good at stuff like this. Static? Is it because of like... Oh, well, I'm not sure if this helps, but like there was this function that I implemented called ducking. So generally, I think if I'm talking, the game audio should like lower automatically to compensate. At least that way, like, it won't overlap with each other and gets, like, really noisy, I think. Especially during battles. I don't know if it really helps, though. I tested it out a bunch of times. And I think it works decently enough during cutscenes. Not sure if it's, like, the same when I'm fighting, though. Yeah. Genshin always never has, like, audio playing during scenes like this. That also makes it, like... doubly difficult to like monitor stuff like that. Hopefully it fixes itself soon, I think. Just let me trying to like change a few settings for a bit. Hopefully it's okay now. In the legend, it is said that despite the passing of much time, there still came no sign of a guardian, and it seemed that the kingdom's resources would soon run dry. The princess, whose name was Soya, therefore made a decision. She let the kingdom's people fall into a deep slumber and sealed off all its land except the tower, where she alone remained to await the coming of the guardian. The guardian she awaited never came. In the end, she is said to have come to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs alone, then vanished from the world without a trace. It's true that this princess showed great courage, but I cannot say that I agree with her approach. As I see it, by deciding to simply wait there while her people slept in blissful ignorance, she consigned her kingdom to an unknown fate. Instead, she should have taken the initiative by calling upon her people to unite as one, seeking out this guardian together. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, like, this is exactly a similar scenario to what A put her people through, Raiden Shogun, I guess. Which was decidedly not a good thing to do. If she had done this, even if all their efforts had turned out to be in vain, at least she would have known that she'd done all she could. It's just as the last line of the story says, stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. There's still hope, and who knows, there might be some important clues left for us to find. Yeah, does that mean there's still gonna be some like leftover chests that we haven't found here? Oh wow, there's still one more! I'm surprised. I thought we've already cleared out all of this. I know we were missing some here, which is to be expected. But like even here as well? It definitely went there already before. It's gonna be a little like frustrating to have to come back there just for that. A system for saying goodbye. That doesn't sound optimistic. Someone's carved a story here that goes, once upon a time there was a paper frog who wished he had a pair of wings. He prayed to the goddess who told him that if he could jump higher than all the other frogs, he would have his wings. It's just hyperbole. This champion's name is actually recorded in the committee's register. This paper frog, whose name is Sibrillus, once won a championship 7 times in a row. No frog was his equal. His symbol was a pair of wings made of lotus leaves, so they dubbed him Winged Sibrillus. 7 times in a row. Paimon heard you won a championship many times in a row too, Mr. Faurobert. But it'd be no match for this champion. Back in those days, they had to figure it all out themselves without any experience to go on. If my generation of frogs have jumped higher than others, it is merely by jumping up from the shoulders of giants. There he goes again, putting himself down as usual. So, what happened to that champion? This I do not know. According to the committee's records, in the last jumping contest he ever took part in, Sibrillus came second. Given that he no longer felt up to the task of rescuing the princess, he announced his retirement there and then. He told his friend that the jumping contest no longer held any meaning for him, and that unless he rediscovered its meaning someday, he would never again compete. From that day forth, not once was his name ever again mentioned in the records of Rainsong Pond. So, just like those princes and princesses, there was a point in time after which his champion simply vanished from the world. All in all, this story really doesn't seem like a promising omen. Hold on a minute, the last line of the story is also, stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Why does this line keep repeating? So we better complete the rest of the trials first. Honestly, it's a little bit hard to keep track of all the world quests. Like, I still have this feeling that I might have missed some of them. Oh, more traps again? Well, not traps, I guess like puzzles? Even the Tabibito is like so tired already. Paimon's so exhausted she feels like she can barely float. But seeing as it's Her Highness asking, let's give it all we've got. Oh my god, I think I was supposed to do like actually I still have daily comps to finish, but like Oh wait, maybe it's supposed to be like... Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. At least that makes sense now. That took a while. Sometimes like Genshin puzzles can be like so strange. They're not like super difficult anymore as compared to like Inazuma, but sometimes it's just like a little bit tricky. If only I was as talented as you are. It's not talent, it's just like so many years of playing this game. Stories for— okay, wait, so this is like repetitive again. Once upon a time, there was a paper frog who wished he had a pair of wings. Yeah, and this world is really not that weird to have talking paper anymore. Another paper frog just like me, another useless champion, squandered years in a pair of worthless withered wings. I'm an evaporated dewdrop, a pair of wings too weak for flight. The name Sibyllus is no longer one I'm fit to bear. It's a great honor to meet you, Your Highness Princess Koya. It's an honor to meet you too, Your Highness. Yet another stranger, another princess. They just look like two manuscripts though. Oh. Your Highness, have you found the answer you were looking for? Where's the guardian we were looking for? Great champion, where's the princess those paper frogs are supposed to save? Isn't it supposed to be like, aren't they supposed to save each other? I'm still so confused though. I'm pretty sure like these guys are meant to save each other. No river awaits and the lotus leaves do not exist for us. The pawn has never seen victory's laurel nor a princess. Such a futile expectation. When will this cycle end? Keep waiting, there are no answers here. Only question after question. The pen that wrote these words is now lighted back upon a page, yet the ink of fate has long dried up. Neither the guardian nor the period that marks the end shall appear. Thus it has always been until now. Each should follow its own course. This is destiny's inexplicable hope. When will the path ahead reveal itself? Yeah, Paimon doesn't get it. I don't really get it either. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound too promising. They might as well have said nothing. Okay, there we go again. It's not a particularly interesting trial though, it's just like a variation of the one we did a while ago. It brought a relic, but it hasn't reacted at all. Yanqing is now cured Chi-Chi. Oh man, Yanqing and Chi-Chi, I swear, those guys. Although Yanqing has gotten drastically better after like the Trailblaze mission, so it's not too bad as compared to before. Chi-Chi though hasn't really redeemed herself. I'm still salty about getting C6 Chi-Chi. Mere echoes with nowhere to return, existences that do not exist, unfinished chapters of blank paper, as are you. Yeah, she's the curse. Definitely the curse. Now it's clear to me that the answer lies not in the cave of eerie murmurs. When I first arrived, I was afraid I would have to pay a heavy price to find a way to save the kingdom here. In the end, the cave of eerie murmurs holds nothing more than a pile of old manuscripts deceiving themselves by waiting. It is a great relief to know that hope still lies elsewhere. The future lies unknown, meaning lies in waiting. No, Your Highness, meaning lies in the unknown. Waiting leads only to waiting. I most certainly will not save the kingdom using such a method. If the guardian does not come, I will go in search of them. If I cannot find them in my kingdom, I will search the rest of the world instead. If they are not to be found in this world, then I shall keep searching beyond it, even if my kingdom is destined to fall. I wish to witness its final moments when its ending is written. Such blindness, such impetuosity, impetuosity? Wow, that's a difficult word to pronounce. Impetuosity, such frivolity? I don't know, English is a mess, I swear. Even though it's my first language, there are certain times when you only ever see words written on paper and you never actually know how they sound out in real life. Say what you will, but as you yourselves just put it, stories follow rules. Okay. You've repeated that same phrase way too many times to justify keep saying it again and again. If your path lies here in endless waiting, then mine lies ahead on the road instead. Can I say something? If you were to deem it acceptable, I would like to go along with Your Highness. If I could help Your Highness find your guardian, that could also be interpreted as saving the princess. I'm the champion of Rainsong Pond. Even if I do it for Rainsong Pond, I must continue to fulfill my duty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are just meant to save each other's homelands or something. We believe in your champion of champions. Oh, cutscene moment. Oh, your Serenity Pod. Were you the one trying to join a while ago? Wait, let me finish this cutscene in a bit and then you can send another request. Yeah, I would be happy to visit in a bit though. I'm just surprised this cutscene is actually yeah, I did not expect there to be a cutscene like this, but this is fun. I'm thankful that I have Kave as a character here. Surprise flying squirrels, like all the funny animals. Yeah, I know. Kave, look at all the weird architecture in this place. You'd probably go blow a gasket if you actually went here. You know how it's always like a running joke that if Kave ever went on vacation, he would probably not have a good time, if only because he'd keep complaining about the architecture of things instead of like actually enjoying his vacation. Oh no, I'm not on the NA server though, unfortunately. I'm in Asia server. Oh, if you're, I'm assuming you're NA then? If that's the case, I won't be able to visit you and like the other way around. Yeah, I'm super sorry about that, but I hope you're able to find someone else though. Yeah, I think that's like one of the unfortunate things about like having region-specific servers. It like makes playing with other people a little bit more frustrating, I guess. So it's kind of like, I guess, lucky if you're one of those who can like manage multiple accounts at the same time. Like, cause imagine going through all the same struggles again and again, like all the world quests, you'd have to do them all over again, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good time. I think doing them once is already pretty hard enough. I'd only ever want to experience like maybe the main stories, I guess. That would be kind of... Actually, even then, it's not like super worth doing, because like if you really wanted to, you could just watch it like on YouTube or something. You definitely don't have to keep playing through it yourself anyways. With the relic lit up, there's hope for your highness kingdom again. I'm pretty sure I skipped through most of the dialogue that was happening while we were flying, so that's, yeah, that's so unfortunate. Leveling up the stamina, yeah, those early days were very much a struggle, like climbing all the cliffs, especially in Lie, like I could not imagine. But thankfully, I guess, I mean, both fortunately and unfortunately, your stamina only increases all the way up to Lie. Once you're in Inazuma, it never goes up anymore, so yeah. But like, I think the most painful part is probably having to like do the Aranara all over again, all the 70 plus Aranara. And as well as all the, like the Anemoculus, the Geoculus, all of those, the Culuses. I'm not done with Sumeru. I have a feel, no, I think I'm done with Inazuma at least, but Sumeru 100% I am not done. Like, if we end up reaching a point in the story where we're like at the end game and we're required to provide like the last Culuss from every single region, I would not be able to do that. Even in Fontaine, I have like quite a lot left over. Like, I'm so tempted to keep like just making those Dendroculus finder, but simultaneously I don't even have much of the material, like those little mushroom things to find them, so I'm doing like, which is harder, like farming the mushrooms or just like finding a YouTube video to like find all the Dendroculus one by one. I think my exploration process in some of the exploration progress in some of the other areas in Sumeru is like probably just like 60% or something. Guardian Princess of the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells. This is such a mess. This whole story has been like super convoluted, I guess, and they keep repeating the same phrases. But at least the kingdom has been saved, so now I have more time to contemplate these questions. Don't you think that those manuscripts in the Cave of Eerie Murmurs seem to be related to a story we heard before? Everything we've been through is a story written by the goddess of fate. Now we've really become characters in a story, but seeing as that goddess wrote us in, why didn't she give us an ending? First those poor souls in the cave, and now us. Ah, we've all been through so much. So that must mean it was also the goddess of fate who came up with that line. I need some time to think about these matters more deeply. My loyal paladin, please take these gifts as a token of my gratitude. These were the only treasures I brought with me. If you have time, please come back to visit the kingdom. I believe that you may have some questions for me. Okay, are we done? Yes, we're done with this portion at least. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a continuation. So I'm just gonna like leave that for later instead. Oh, nice. Perfect. We can just get all of this and then like we're done with our commissions for the day. I knew it was at least partially a good idea to do that. Because when you think about it, like doing at least a little bit of exploration and like story questing should be able to fulfill that, so you don't have to keep doing nonsense like tasks every single day. But yeah, I think we are close to the end for tonight's stream. We've achieved some of our goals at least. Although I'm surprised where's the continuation. But yeah, definitely not as good of an outcome for Spiral Abyss as I'd hoped, but it's kind of expected. I did really think I was only gonna get 6 stars anyway, so it's fine. And then we did a little bit more of the questing. We still have not finished. At least most of the limited rewards, we should be done with this. This one, I think we still have like 1 or 2 more. Just a little bit left over. Yeah, the figurine should be done as well. So just a little bit more of like those little side stories. Surprisingly, they don't have the stories like set up here. Like, what happens if you don't actually see it on the world map? Like, are you expected to just like miss it or something? It's kind of strange when you think about it that way. But yeah. Anyways, thank you so much to everyone who dropped by the stream today. Hope you had a great time. Thanks for keeping me company while I was doing Spiral Abyss. That was stressful in a very specific way to Genshin. But yeah, we're done with that, and I think we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't really want to go through the trouble of like getting all the stars anyways. But yeah, I will see you guys again soon. Still haven't decided if I'm gonna continue streaming Genshin or Star Rail. One of those outcomes for sure. But yeah, goodbye everyone. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys again soon. If you've enjoyed my stream, hope you could consider giving me a follow, and I will see you again next time.